Joined here with St. Cloud Times beat reporter for St. Cloud State men's hockey, Mick Hatten. Mick, thanks for coming in today.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Really exciting game yesterday between St. Cloud State and North Dakota in the first round.
Yeah, one of the keys I thought last night was the first period. St. Cloud State had two really bad first periods up at North Dakota last time these two teams met, and St. Cloud knew that this was going to have to be a key to their, if they were going to get a win on Friday night, was they were going to have to come out strong in the first 20 minutes.
Now, Keaton Thompson got things going off early on for North Dakota, but David Morley was able to find the back of the net. In the closing minute of the first period, David Morley, still undefeated this season. The Huskies are undefeated when he finds the back of the net. And then Eggs Betty sealed the deal just 20 seconds later to give the Huskies the 2-1 lead after the first period. No one scored in the second period, but Joey Raykamp was able to get that empty netter with 65 seconds remaining in the game to give the Huskies the 3-1 victory over North Dakota. Now, fans and Huskies were very excited over the victory as they go on to their first championship game in the Frozen Faceoff in school history. But Coach Motzko says it's all business as usual for the weekend.
From the get-go, we came with a real strong frame of mind tonight. And number one goal was to have a very solid first period. Last couple of times we played North Dakota, we fell down 3-0, 3-0, and then made it close at the end. But we had to fight and bring the play to them in the first period. And I think our guys did a great job of that. We have been playing, we got to win to get in. We got to win to get in. And we weren't, because we were behind. And you know what, it ain't going to end.
Now, after hearing those words from Coach Motzko, Mick, what are your predictions and keys to the game tonight against Miami?
Well, I think, one of the things that was key last night was St. Cloud State played so well defensively. They held North Dakota to 20 shots. Miami's a very strong offensive team. They've got a number of guys that have a lot of points, led by Austin Zarnik. They've got to find a way to keep Miami's firepower kind of the outside like they did last night against North Dakota, and get ahead and get a lot of traffic in front of the net like they have been doing here in the postseason.
Now, we were talking yesterday, too, about the upperclassmen that have really stepped up, especially with Kalle Kosala and Andrew Prochnow being out this weekend.
Yeah, one of the guys that was huge last night, I thought, was Jared Raby, who came in and, played last night and did not play at all in the Omaha series, but had to play because Andrew Prochnow was not able to play last night. And I thought Jared was one of their best defensemen last night. Daniel Tedesco had to come in and play because Kalle Kosala wasn't able to play. So those two guys, came in and did a solid job for them. But you're right, the upperclassmen, David Morley now has goals in each of the three postseason games, 4 goals here in the postseason so far. Joey Bennick with 2 goals and 2 assists. That's nothing new. That's what Joey Bennick does, is he scores in March, and there's kind of a joke going around that he's kind of Mr. March for this team. And but you look at the upperclassmen, these are guys that have been to the Frozen Four and have won 2 regular season conference titles, and the upperclassmen have kind of been leading the way for St. Cloud State.
Definitely true, and hopefully we'll see that again tonight. Puck drop for tonight's game is set for 7:38. You can catch that game on the CBS Sports Network starting at 7:30. All right, now, Mick, I hate to put you on the spot, but who do you think, or what are your predictions for tonight's game?
Well, I think it's going to be kind of a similar game to last night. If St. Cloud State is going to win, they're going to play, kind of get off to a good start in the first period, apply a lot of pressure. I don't think Miami is quite as strong defensively as North Dakota is. I don't think they're quite as strong in goal as North Dakota is. So if St. Cloud State gets some pressure early on, gets a lead, I think that they're going to be in good shape. I'd say that St. Cloud State, I'll go with St. Cloud State winning 4-2 and winning the title and getting the automatic bid.
All right, well, thanks so much for coming in, Mick. Once again, you can catch the game at 7:38, but that's all we have for you this afternoon. Hope to see you at the Target Center tonight.